Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Speaker. Speaker, it's my honor to speak in recognition of the National Peace Officers Memorial Run, which took place from September 24th to September 26th. Each year for the past 11 years, runners have set off from the Police Memorial at Queen's Park to embark on the 460-kilometer three-day relay run to Parliament Hill in Ottawa. This relay run was created to raise awareness of the annual Canadian Police and Peace Officers Memorial Service in honor of fallen peace officers held in Ottawa on the last Sunday of September. The run also helps raise funds to help support surviving spouses and children of those fallen officers. Speaker, I was proud to join our Premier, the leaders of the opposition, the Canadian icon Don Cherry, and almost 300 runners to help kick off this year's run. Runners included representatives of police services from across Ontario, members of Canadian Military Police, the Ontario Provincial Police, the RCMP, the Canadian Border Services Agency, Ontario Correctional Services, and survivors of law enforcement, or also known as SOUL, who are the spouses and loved ones of fallen officers. Mr. Speaker, SOUL was an inspiration to the runners throughout the run, and their spirit and strength helped make every mile seem shorter. Speaker, I was honored to run alongside almost 300 runners, Ontario's finest police and peace officers. I was part of an 11-member Ottawa police team. I would like to thank them for their participation, their camaraderie, and for welcoming me within their ranks over the 3 days. It was truly an honor to run with them, and I want to give a special thanks to the members of the Ottawa Police Team. Acting Staff Sergeant Alison Cookson, Constable Cindy Sabuski, Clint Eastop, Constable Daniel Gammon, Constable Lisa Greason, Constable Lisa King, Constable Peter Koch, Constable Amanda Larsh, Sergeant Debbie Palmer, Constable Kathy Wood, and Renee Veal. Speaker, I also want to acknowledge the team members from the Ontario's Correctional Services for participating in the run. I want to thank Paul Shumruski, Scott Wiley, Dana Falcone, Derek Weissman, Stephen Laidlaw, Joe DeAndrea, Tijana Lakovich, Alicia Shorts, Carol Povs, Raj Toor, Kimberly Ridgers, Scott Jones, Larry Shorts, Andrew Bowden, Derek Morgan, Martin O'Grady, Zdanka Michowicz, Suzanne Gaudry, Matthew Birdie, Rose Boucham, Sherry Luziel, Lisa O'Brien, Jesse Barrett, Kelly Walker, and Christy Benton. Not to mention, Speaker, huge gratitude to the 25 OPP officers from detachments across the province, along with uniformed and civilian members of police services from all corners of Ontario. Speaker, this run was started in 2005 by a Peel Regional Police running team called the Pacers. 24 runners took part in the inaugural run. This run reminds us of the important job that police, correctional services personnel, and all peace officers do every day to help keep our communities safe. It acknowledges the sacrifices they make on our behalf, and it is our assurance to their surviving family members, their former colleagues, and to all peace officers that we will never forget their service as they undertake this dangerous yet noble task. The run has generated more than $215,000 in contributions to the Ontario and Canadian Police Memorials to date. Over the course of the run, Speaker, I was honored to have the opportunity to speak at the Chris Garrett Park in Cobourg, where a memorial pays tribute to one of Cobourg's finest killed in the line of duty. We also had the opportunity to stop in Brockville to pay respect to the RCMP Constable Douglas Scott, whose funeral I attended in late 2007. It was a great pleasure also, Speaker, to see the member from Leeds Granville and the former member from Leeds Granville, now Senator Runciman, also attend the ceremony. Speaker, the run took us across some of the most beautiful and picturesque vistas in Ontario and indeed anywhere in Canada. Speaker, imagine leaving Brockville early in the morning, running along the St. Lawrence River. As we get close to the 9-kilometer mark, the only thing you hear beside the footsteps of runners running along the road is a bagpipe in the distance. Yes, Speaker, a bagpipe in the distance early in the morning as you're running that run. And as you get close to the 9-kilometer mark, you see Mr. Stuart Nemo, who year after year has been playing the bagpipe to welcome the runners and pay homage to those who are fallen. A big gratitude to Mr. Nemo for participating in the run in a very special way every year. Hundreds of Ontarians, Speaker, come to wish us well along the route and to show their shared commitment to honor the memory of our fallen peace officers. A special thanks to many of the ministry staff and their friends who joined the runners for part of the route to show their support. None of this would be possible, Speaker, without the hard work and dedication of the organizers. From Peel Regional Police comes the core organizing team made up of Staff Superintendent Randy Patrick, who is the founder of the run and chair of the committee, Inspector Brian Smithson, Inspector Magdi Yunan, Sergeant Matt Small, and Detective Rob Hackenbrook. All these individuals are instrumental not only in organizing the run, but throughout the run in making sure that everything runs smoothly and we pay due respect to our fallen police and peace officers. In addition, Speaker, teams of organizers in Toronto and Ottawa worked on the logistics of the kickoff and closing ceremonies. In Toronto, a special thanks to Detective John Ling and Sergeant Darren Lang, and in Ottawa, a huge gratitude to Staff Sergeant Gina Rose and Acting Staff Sergeant Alison Cookson. Speaker, I also want to salute Aaron Oshkovsky, President of Survivors of Law Enforcement, also known as SOUL. Herself the widow of a fallen police officer, and all the members of the organization of SOUL, including all the surviving family members of fallen police officers, for their tireless efforts in keeping alive the memory of the fallen. They were, Speaker, truly an inspiration throughout the run to remember. I wish to express my sincere thanks to all those police and peace officers from Ontario who participated in the Canadian Police and Police Officers Memorial Service also that Sunday. Speaker, I got the opportunity to run 89 kilometers over the 3 days, and I must say that every step I took was worth it. It was a reminder of the risks our police officers and peace officers take to keep us safe, and we will forever honor the memory of our fallen peace officers. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much.